Welcome to our presentation on our one-to-one device implementation plan. To start, our mission as a school district. Our mission is to leverage all applicable aspects of technology to its fullest in order to create an enriched learning environment that gives our students the ability to become successful in this high-tech environment of the 21st century. This dynamic plan will be revised annually to ensure that it aligns with the technology needs of our community. Our vision is that our district will become a leader in high-tech learning. Our students will find themselves in an environment that uses the power of technology to provide them with the best possible education and set them up for success in the high-tech workforce of the 21st century. As technology continues to advance, so will our capabilities and abilities to leverage that technology for the betterment of our students and ultimately society. Our value statements as a district. Technology, when leveraged properly, is an invaluable tool that can greatly enhance the educational experience of every student. Our faculty must be committed to leveraging technology to enhance their teaching abilities. Our technology will continue to advance, and therefore our faculty must continually upgrade their skills to stay current. And our technology can never replace the interaction between a teacher and a student, and therefore it will only be used to further the relationship. Our first goal is to completely upgrade the current computer network infrastructure in speed, capacity, and to convert all equipment to wireless technology so that teachers and students can perform all future digital learning tasks efficiently, effectively, and wirelessly. The 21st century learning skills addressed will be communication, because students will be communicating with their teachers and peers using their devices and be able to utilize online collaboration tools to learn together and work on projects. Access should be fluid anywhere on our 10 campuses, including the common areas, such as cafeterias, study halls, and libraries. Our rationale. The technological infrastructure is the foundation of the entire project. Without a strong foundation, the whole plan is in jeopardy. Our committees. Currently, members of the IT department, finance, and operations have formed a broadband service provider search committee, and they are negotiating with several internet providers to finalize a contract to provide broadband internet services to all campuses in the district. A second committee of IT professionals are currently creating a list of network equipment that will need to be purchased to complete the upgrade. And finally, a third committee is in the process of hiring IT contractors to assist with the upgrade testing and troubleshooting of the network. Evaluation. The entire project is anticipated to take between 3 to 6 months to complete. Each campus has an IT manager who is responsible for the project implementation at their respective campuses. They will attend to weekly conference calls and report any problems directly to the IT director. There will be weekly conference calls with school leadership to discuss progress and potential impacts on school operations and systems. Moving on to our second goal. Students will utilize Chromebooks in all content areas to increase engagement, achievement, and progress towards the ISTE standards. Staffing. We will increase staffing at the school and district level to include technology integration coaches, technology support personnel, and school IT managers. All students will have access to a Chromebook to utilize in and out of the classroom. Each student will have a Google account in order to access Google Apps. Professional development. We will provide educators with effective and relevant professional development to ensure the integration of technology into all curricular areas. There will be early report dates for teachers to participate in a week of technology explorations and workshops. We will identify and train mentor teachers at each school site to assist teachers with technological integration. Continuous professional development throughout the school year to help further develop teachers' technological competencies, and mandatory professional learning communities will be held weekly with technological integration as the topic. 21st century skills addressed include collaboration, communication, creativity, and critical thinking. Administrators, teachers, and students will engage in meaningful collaborative activities designed to improve skills. Access to Chromebooks provides an opportunity for teachers and students to build PLNs. Utilizing Chromebooks will allow students to develop essential communication skills through multiple means such as social media, video conferencing, and Google Apps. Students will be able to create unique learning artifacts and apply their knowledge using real-world tools. And lastly, using digital tools, students will explore real-world issues and engage in authentic problem solving. Rationale. Students will be using Chromebooks as a digital tool in the one-to-one initiative. Research thus far has shown us that these one-to-one device initiatives lead to higher levels of engagement. Google Apps allows for ease of use, and teachers can spend more instructional time focusing on teaching and learning. These are one of the cheaper options, which will result in a significant savings for our school district. The research also shows the compatibility of Chromebooks for our needs, given the fact that our district completes standardized testing online. Evaluation measures. Teachers will be tasked with collecting informal data. This will include data on student behavior and engagement, competency in navigating the Chromebooks to utilize the available digital tools. Administrators will conduct learning walkthroughs with the focus of observing for the frequency of utilization of Chromebooks, and district-level personnel will document trends and identify improvements in student performance on standardized testing. Moving forward to our third goal as a district, students will be able to fully utilize and incorporate technology in their learning environment while feeling connected to their online interactions with students and teachers through a collaborative environment. Additionally, students will know and understand the difference between positive and negative interactions through a strict social media policy. Teachers will be educated on how to keep students engaged and feeling connected in an online learning environment. They will be responsible for making sure students log in each day into a learning environment and ensure students debrief on what they have learned and how they have been engaged. 21st century learning skills that are addressed: collaboration. All key personnel will meet and collaborate on various ways to make sure all students are engaging and feel connected to their peers and teachers. Communication. Students will communicate through multiple technology platforms. Creativity and critical thinking. All key personnel will think of creative yet engaging ways to increase critical thinking from a technology platform. Our rationale. Our rationale. The rapid evolution of technology is changing the way students learn, engage, and interact with peers. It is extremely important that we ensure students feel connected and are engaged in what they're learning. Having the option of an online learning environment meets the needs of many different students' learning styles. And there is value in staying connected when working in an online platform. Studies show us that technology has the ability to enhance student learning from what it is now to something greater. Evaluation measures. Teachers will be tasked with collecting informal data as students invest in their online learning environment. Administrators will conduct learning walkthroughs with the focus of observing student engagement and group work. And district-level personnel will document trends and identify improvements in students' engagement level and connection to their teachers and peers. Here in our district, we take security and our students' privacy very seriously. We follow all federal guidelines such as the SIPA and the E-rate. The SIPA is the Children's Internet Protection Act, and it was enacted by Congress in order to protect children from viewing content that could be seen as obscene or harmful. The E-rate provides discounts on internet access for districts that comply with the SIPA. So schools and libraries must ensure that they have an internet safety policy established that includes filters that block obscene pictures. This gives us guidelines for us to follow in our school district in order to maintain the privacy and security and safety of our students. The COPA is another set of guidelines enacted from the federal government in order to ensure that specific websites are monitored and protected. This includes filtering as well. The guidelines established in the COPA assist us in ensuring websites are safe for our students to access. We also have an acceptable use policy that parents and teachers and students will be signing. And it includes purpose. Students will use the internet network and school devices for activities relevant to their education. Responsibility. Students will not send, receive, or access any offensive materials that could be considered personal or threatening. Privacy. Students will safeguard information about themselves and others. Integrity. Students will follow all copyright laws and avoid plagiarism by ensuring proper citation. And security. Computers that students will be using will have internet filtering software to block access to any content that could be considered obscene or harmful. And that concludes our one-to-one device implementation plan.